Not all burgers are beef. If you lived through the 90s, you remember the turkey burger phenomenon. Thankfully, like raves, that train ended. Bob Zomseth believes a burger can be more than beef, and he isn't talking turkey, like literally. His restaurant, Laod Bar, is a play on Laotian food with not-so-subtle notes to his American upbringing and a love for burgers, wings, and really anything that tastes good with a cold beer. Bob, welcome to the show, buddy.
Hey, what's up, Ali? Thanks for having me, man.
Let's just, talk about what maybe still some people don't know, certainly foodies in the know, and, people like me with too much time on my hands know this. But tell me, what is Laod Bar and what is Laotian food?
Man, Laod Bar is a culmination of my upbringing, really. So I came up here to America as a refugee and immigrant. And, growing up in two different cultures at the same time was a bit of a balance, all right? So our parents didn't speak the language. The food they cooked was mainly Lao food, but then you're going to school with American kids and stuff. So, you're having the pizza, the burgers, the dogs, and, you kind of grow up in two different worlds at the same time. So pretty much Laod Bar is my upbringing. Okay. So I like to bring, traditional Lao flavors, traditional Lao techniques and dishes, but then, also put a spin on a couple of things like, our dogs, our smash burger, stuff like that. Something to get the American people more accustomed to so they can come in here, kind of have that idea like, oh, this is a burger. And then they bite into this, well, damn, that's not a regular burger.
Right, right. How would you describe the flavors of Laotian food?
Lao flavors are pungent. I mean, there's no holding back on, on flavor profiles like MSG, salt, fish sauce, chili peppers. And really, it's being able to balance really strong flavor profiles and just bring it all together and elevating that to where when you take a bite, it's a different level of textures on your tongue, on your palate. And that's what Lao food really is. It's like, it can be acidic, sweet, salty, bitter, all at the same time, and it's amazing. It's hard for me to really explain what Lao food is because even when you're in Laos, the Lao is is landlocked between so many countries. You got China up north, Thailand, Vietnam, Myanmar, Cambodia, all surrounding it. So depending on what part of Laos you're from, you're influenced by those countries as well.
I was gonna say, if I could sum up what I got out of having your food and really my first exposure to Laotian food in a word, unfiltered. And to me, that's a great segue to the burger you chose to do, because you're doing a pork burger, which frankly isn't as popular as one would think. It's difficult to pull off, and I think you do so in a manner which very much is unfiltered, unapologetic, just umami on steroids. So run me down your pork burger, and also, why pork? How did that make sense to you as a chef?
Well, it was actually a play on having too much Lao sausages lying around, right? So whenever you make sausages, you don't want to spend that time to make, 10 links, 20 links. You make hundreds of links at the same time.
Okay.
So I wanted to do like a little family meal thing where I was like, hey, you know what? Let me take this sausage out of the casing. Let's smash it down and on a griddle and make a burger out of it and see what happens. So our burger is really a true amalgamation of two different cultures, right? You have a potato roll, you have American cheese, you have bacon. And we do a slaw from cabbage mayo, but then our mayo is a spicy mayo where we mix in our chili relish, which is jiaobong, and Duke's mayo. And so that's the sauce for that. But then in order for us to make the burger taste as authentic and traditional as possible, that patty that we have is actually cured for at least 3 weeks in our fridge before we even use it.
So talk me through, build me out the Laotian burger. So you've got this 3-week cured sausage, you take the meat out of the casing, then what happens to it?
Well, in order to make the sausage, you have to ground down some pork and some pork fat.
Oh, and God, we got to make the sausage. Time to see the sausage get made.
So it's pork fat, lemongrass, galanga, garlic, And then we season it with badak, a little bit of oyster sauce, some fish sauce as well, salt, Thai chilies, and of course, a little MSG to bring out the flavor profiles of
So
all
did
those
you
ingredients.
say you unfiltered fish sauce and
Yeah,
fish sauce
always.
and
Yeah.
this is so crazy. And oysters. No shortage of umami here. And then what happens after the 3 weeks?
After that, we portion it out into little round balls
Mm-hmm.
before, when it's getting ordered, we'll smash it down,
Mm.
sear it off, and then, we'll just basically top it off with cheese and make sure it melts on there, add a
Okay.
little bacon because, I mean, there's one reason why I don't like In-N-Out because they don't allow you to order bacon there. But
They
other
don't
than
have
that,
bacon. Yeah. Sure, sure, sure.
what we do is a medium heat relish.
Mm-hmm.
That way, it doesn't kill everybody's palate at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Originally, that thing's made out of straight Thai chilies, and it is fiery.
Wait, hang on. I know. Look, you go, oh, it's not going to kill anyone, but it's freaking what? Bird chili? Thai chilies?
Yeah,
Bird
yeah,
chilies?
bird's eye Thai chili, yeah, same thing.
Those are
But
hot. Those are
yeah,
hot.
yeah,
And you make that into a relish.
yeah.
And what else goes in it too? Because now you got me curious. I might have to steal
As
some
far as the
news from
relish
you.
goes, we actually it's a deep fried relish. So we have fresh garlic, fresh galanga, and then also we actually use three types of chilies here. So we use a California chili,
Mm-hmm.
which is dried, and then also a chili japonés, and then the dried bird's eye chili as well. So I was able to find the right spice balance whenever I was combining all three of those together. So here we also make a rice fermented dill pickle in-house as well. So
Jeez.
again, that's taking rice, sugar, salt, fish sauce, fresh dill, Thai chilies, fresh garlic, and then we ferment that for about 2 to 3 days to get that going, and then that turns sour. So that's our natural dill pickles that we make in house as well for that burger.
Oh my God,
Uh,
there's a lot of fermentation happening
it is.
at
That's
Laod
part of our.
Bar.
That's part of the Lao culture because imagine being in a third world country where electricity is scarce or expensive
Right,
if you can afford it. But if there is no electricity, then there's only one way of preserving, and that's through curing and fermenting. So
right.
that's kind of the traditional aspects that I bring to the menu here at Laod Bar.
What else am I getting, Bob? So I can get a good taste of Loud Bar because it's so hard to just pick one item at the
Yeah,
restaurant.
for sure. I highly recommend coming with a group of people
Yeah.
because that way you can order a lot on our menu. For me, shareables for a group would be our waterfall ribeye salad, uh, crispy fried rice or nam cow. You get some traditional chicken lob. I know you love that because you order every single time you come here.
Yes, I do. It is. It is.
And
Yes.
right, whenever we have the right mangoes in, we'll do a mango sticky rice as well.
Last thing for you, chef. I need a hot take. Are beef burgers overrated?
No, no, not at all. I
Oh,
mean,
okay.
the only thing overrated is for me is probably like chicken or turkey burgers.
Well, I mean,
Or
I
even
think that
salmon burger. I
I
don't
think the
even know if
sun's
I'll
set on
even
that.
want to eat a turkey or chicken or salmon burger. No, I mean with a right balance of fat to meat. I mean, you can make a great beef burger all day, and I mean, there's tons of it. All right, that's what's king here in America.
I know where I'm going for my pork burger fix. Bob, always a pleasure.
Always, hey, it's my pleasure, Ali. Thanks for having me.